This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Husband, Liar, Sociopath by O.N.WARD. Author's note. When I refer to sociopaths throughout this book, I typically use the pronoun he. By doing this, I do not mean to dismiss the fact that many sociopaths are women, and that these women inflict considerable damage on others. My sole reason for using the pronoun he is because this book is based on my personal experience with a male sociopath, my ex-husband. Sociopath is not a medical term or an official diagnosis. Others refer to such individuals as psychopaths, suffering from narcissistic personality disorder or antisocial personality disorder. If you would like to contact me to share your story, or share how this book has impacted you, please email me at onwardaftSociopath@gmail.com. Husband, Liar, Sociopath. I'm free of him. At last, the future's mine. The past is past, a vulture masked that preys on doves. He baited me with care and love, then tried to steal my very soul. He came so close, my life's the toll. It seemed at first like hearts entwined, a soulmate I was blessed to find. But it was false, a trap, ensnared, just illusion that he cared. In public, princely, caring, kind. This grand performance kept me blind to his assault of subtle lies, perceptions challenged, truths denied. His velvet voice so deftly used, allured, seduced, disarmed, confused. He groomed me as possession, pawn, and if I failed to yield or fawn, then I was clearly selfish, cold, controlling, ingrate, often told. He muddled and he numbed my mind. To live depleted, I resigned, convinced I could do nothing right. Upon his star, I was the blight. An awful mom, ungrateful wife. Potential squandered, wasted life. My strength was drained, I was mere dust, so dim were faith and hope and trust. Just lucky that he cared for me, for I was nothing. All could see. Wake up, my faded embers cried. It's all an orchestrated lie. The truth? He's evil, void, and dark. There's no compassion, not a spark, no conscience, just a puppeteer. I called him husband, 20 years. Introduction. I am writing this book to protect you. 20 years ago, I married my soulmate, a kind, charming, smart classmate from a top MBA program. But it was all a lie. He was a brilliantly camouflaged sociopath, a master manipulator disguised as caring, honest, and ethical, so he could exploit with impunity. The experience of being deceived and nefariously influenced for almost 2 decades by this puppeteer was psychologically toxic, emotionally numbing, and financially devastating. Like a tsunami, the destructive force my husband unleashed upon me was life-altering, and very nearly life-destroying. Sociopaths, the tsunamis of our lives. Prior to the devastating 2004 Christmas tsunami in the Indian Ocean, few of us understood that the rapid retreat of water from the shoreline signals approaching disaster. Yet, this odd behavior of the ocean may be the only warning those in the most danger, those on the water's edge, get. If you understand this sign and run to higher ground, you will probably live to see the next dawn. If, however, you do not recognize this innocuous indicator for what it is, and linger at the shoreline wondering, wow, how odd, your demise is all but guaranteed. Fortunately, as a result of the newscasts following that deadly 2004 disaster, more of us recognize this peculiar behavior of the sea for what it is, a harbinger of doom. No matter how beautiful the day, how blue the sky, how pristine the beach, or how much money you have invested in your vacation, the moment you observe the water receding suddenly from the beach, The only thing you should do is...
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.